They tried again and it didn't work. They tried again, it didn't work. So the third time they tried, like in my shin, and it like, oh.
So you gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day in the Frey Life. And I'm making some lunch. We've got some deli meat. Hi, Mary.
Hello.
How are you today?
Do that thing where you like, it's like a YouTuber thing where you like zoom in and it goes like, on that face.
That's how you're doing. Oh man, it's typical morning where we're just working on stuff around the house. Just got the vlog done, so I'm making chicken sandwich for lunch, and we'll see what we get into for the rest of the day. Whoa, she really shredded this, huh?
Yeah, it's so good. Here's what I'm up to. I'm rearranging my windowsill. So I've got all my little guys that are growing roots in these little teeny jars right here. And then up here, I have some small guys, and I just need to clean the dirt off and some pansies that I accidentally broke off outside, and just kind of rearrange some guys. Look how tall he is. Oh my goodness. Daily headache grind. This has been my favorite jar recently. It was a pizza sauce jar, but it's small, and I like it. Man. So the last few days I've been hooked up to my feeding tube. And yesterday, for part of the day, I unhooked and I got an appetite and I ate, and I was like, okay, great, maybe I can be unhooked for a bit. And I don't know why I didn't think through it. My body was like, what? And my blood sugar dropped, of course. I mean, if my body is used to having 60 mLs or however fast my feeding tube is going that day, 60 mLs of formula every hour, it makes sense that when I stop it, it's going to like rebel and freak out. So whenever my appetite comes back and I'm ready to like stop the feeding tube for a while again, I will be weaning off. So that just means I'll go down, you know, say if I'm at 60, I will go down to 50 for a few hours, and then 40 for a few hours, and then just go down like that. I may even stay at 40 for a day and then go down to 30 for half a day or something like that, like work my way down. But I've been really grateful for having my feeding tube, because it's so funny, because my brain, I've had such a good appetite for like 6 or 9 months now, maybe even longer. And so being used to like counting on waking up, eating breakfast, eating lunch, being ready for dinner, and then all of a sudden it's just like zapped. I don't understand it. I will say I've noticed, you know, when we noticed my appetite was gone and then I hooked up to my feeding tube, the last few days I've noticed my spleen, like when I'm hooking up my feeding tube and like taping the tube down, and I've noticed my spleen is really enlarged, more than it usually is, which one, that can happen when my body's more in fight mode. And then also, if my spleen is more enlarged, obviously that's filling up more of my abdominal cavity. But either way, I'm just grateful that my feeding tube can do the job that I'm not able to do right now. And it's kind of discouraging in a way because I have had such a good appetite and now I don't, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. And so I'll just do what I can, which is stay hooked up to my feeding tube. And it's just a little, obviously it adds, whenever you're on IVs or feeding tube or whatever, it adds another thing to carry around the house. I might put it in a backpack or something because I'm trying to get things done around the house. But for now, until these Tylenol kick in, I'm probably just gonna sit for a bit and rest. Happy Monday, happy sunny day, whatever day it is that you're watching this. And yeah.
Coffee date time.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. I was just in the other room working on my computer, working on some stuff with our online store and paying some bills and that sort of thing, and I heard Mary say from the other room, "You want to come in here and have a coffee date with me?" And so I made a cup of coffee. We're gonna sit and have a coffee date this sunny afternoon.
Oh, that's a good angle, babe.
Not bad.
No.
There we go.
Haha. Ooh, look. Oh, wow.
Sun on your face, palm tree in the background.
Wow.
It's like a summer coffee date.
I think I just heard Ollie jump down.
No, that was my foot hitting the door.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good. What do you have to say to the people?
Nothing much, but this coffee is really exciting because I'm in a bad mood.
You're in a bad mood?
Yup. I knew I heard him. I knew I heard Ollie.
Hey,
I
Ollie.
sensed him. Hey, Bones. It's okay.
We're having a coffee date.
I think those people are allowed to be outside.
Come here, bud.
It's okay.
I know. Good boy.
Yeah.
So you're in a bad mood.
Yeah, I'm in a bad mood.
Okay.
But my head's not hurting anymore.
Well, that's good. That might help.
That definitely will. You made a good cup of coffee.
So, what do you want to do to get out of the bad mood?
I have so many things I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to clean the entire house. I got I got that laundry folded, and now there's another load in there. I had a dream last night. I had a dream that, so you guys know during the transplant evaluation how they did the arterial blood gas, the like ABG right here. It's like a blood test, but different than normal. It's like not taken from a vein, it's taken from an artery. So anyway, I had a dream that they tried again and it didn't work. They tried again, it didn't work. So the third time they tried, like in my shin, and it like,
Was it bad?
I think she like really shoved it in there.
Ouch.
But then I was fine.
Okay.
But that's kind of how it went in real life. She really shoved it in there, and I thought I was fine until my brain stopped working and I passed out. But what does happen when you pass out? Is it your brain? Does your brain stop working, or?
No. Brain doesn't stop working.
I haven't laughed all day.
Oh, good.
Have you?
I don't know, but now I have. I have a phobia of things touching my shins. So
Yes, he does.
That would be a nightmare for me. It's because I played soccer all growing up, and so my shins just got kicked all the time. You know, you wear shin guards, but the thing when you get to like high school level, you try to wear as small shin guards as you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because You don't want anything like weighing you down.
Oh, really?
And so you get kicked in the shins, and so my shins are so sensitive. Like
I can't touch his shins.
Not
He's
that
like,
they're sensitive, it's just I have like a phobia of things touching my shins. So no IVIG in the shin, please.
Yeah, right?
I don't think there's any arteries in your shin.
Oh, don't forget to laugh every day. Peter just walked in from the other room and said, what? They changed the shape of the Zen Pep bottle. So we refilled my medicine and they did. They sure changed it. And I have to tell you, these sound so drastically different.
Are the pills the same?
I am so curious what these pills look like. And how am I, okay, that's easier. Oh.
Are they different?
They're the, oh wait, no, they're glossy. Okay, it's okay.
So it's just the bottle that's different.
Whoa, they put 3 of these packets in instead of 2.
Whoa.
Or actually maybe
Are
more
these
than that.
bigger bottles? No, it's just a different shape, I think.
That is so interesting. But actually, I like it. I think it's a good change. Wow, it's pretty impactful when your everyday life things change. I mean, I go through, how many bottles of these do I get? Like 30? I probably get like 30 bottles of these per month because I take 7 with meals and 5 with snacks. So every day I take, well, however many snacks or meals I eat. So I don't know, 30 or whatever, 30 pills a day or something of just these enzymes. But anyway, that's fun. New bottle. Exciting. Super exciting. Coming at you once again about the enzyme bottle. I just discovered they don't come in boxes anymore. The bottles used to come in a box. So every month when I'd refill, I'd sit at home and take them all out of the boxes and collapse all the boxes and recycle all the boxes. I don't have to do that anymore. That's awesome. Also, the top is different. Now you just push your thumb through it instead of peeling it off. So many good changes. Good job, Zen Pep. Maybe it wasn't my unhooking from my feeding tube that made my blood sugar drop yesterday, because I'm still hooked up and it's dropping again. So you just never know. I'm eating Oreos and milk, so I probably have it in my teeth.
Ready, set, go get it. Bring it, Ollie, bring it. Good boy. What a good boy. Today is IVIG day. Well, I think IVIG day might have been a couple days ago. I don't know. It's kind of a fluid schedule because it's approximately every 3 weeks, and so Mary is hooked up to IVIG right now. We have to access the report, and as I was accessing the report tonight, I was trying to calculate in my brain. I was trying to think, that's the word. I was trying to think of how many times I've accessed Mary's port, because ever since starting IVIG, it's been every 3 weeks at least. When she's on IVs, it's every week at least. And then outside of that, it's been, you know, we've been married for 8 years, and every month we would access it and change her and flush her port. And anyways, I always think of, whenever I like go down that train of thought, I always think of the time that Mary and I were in between. We were moving, I'm trying to think where. We were moving while I was in seminary, and there was this in-between time when all of our stuff was in a storage unit, and we had packed away Mary's port stuff. And so I'll never forget being in the, it was like 11 o'clock at night, we're in the storage unit It's like a big warehouse with all these orange doors, and we open our storage unit, we pull out the ironing board, set it up as a table, and then we pull out all of Mary's port supplies and make a sterile field, and we set her up for accessing her port and flushing it, and you know, it worked. And we just kind of imagine the security guard watching the footage of that and being like, what are they doing? Anyways, Mary's just not been feeling great today, so in some ways it's kind of good to do IVIG on a not feeling so good day, because it kind of makes her feel drowsy. She has to take Benadryl with it, and she's usually pretty tired and ready for bed by the end of it. So it takes about 4 hours. She's probably about an hour in, taking a bath right now. But yeah. Drugs kicking in?
Yeah, but we're getting it done, and thanks for coming on our day.
Say as always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.
And I don't know why we just used an accent, but we did. And good night to the Ollie boy.